Are you serious? Are you serious? The zombie apocalypse is back. In the University of Nevada, Las Vegas yesterday, they held an emergency drill preparing for a zombie apocalypse on campus. Zombies were crawling all over the campus yesterday and still are today. As the university said, its Office of Emergency Management wanted to organize a zombie apocalypse to try to teach them how to survive a zombie apocalypse, of course. They're saying this was for emergency drill, but I think there'd be a lot better ways to do this, especially this zombie craze never seems to go away. Matter of fact, in the United Kingdom yesterday, we found out there's a man who believes that he's an artist, and he believes he is a zombie. And all of his paintings and artistic things he makes are zombie related. Matter of fact, he just spent his 30th birthday in a morgue. All right. And he's into some really weird stuff. So now, wait a minute. This whole zombie craze. Can I get some coffee? Somebody get some strong coffee. Strong, because this is, are you serious, guys? I mean, I can't take it anymore. You know, I did two things. I wrote a book called The Zombie Apocalypse, the Return of Legion. And the reason I did, this has 35 accounts of actual demon possession, 35 accounts of people who literally had superhuman strength. They would usually strip down naked. They would quote scripture or carry Bibles around with them. And then they would attack people and bite them. Or one guy, Rudy Eugene, down in Miami, Florida, ate 80% of a guy's face off. One guy kept biting on somebody until they ripped their intestines out. I mean, all kinds of gruesome, just weird, strange things. People definitely demon possessed. So, you know, in the Bible, it talks about demon possession. It talks about the legion in Mark 5 and how that this man was possessed with the devil, and he stripped down naked and he lived and roamed the tombs. And would, according to Dr. Lester Sumrall, from some of the rabbis he talked to, the man would eat the fresh flesh of the dead. That's why he lived among the tombs. He was possessed with what I believe the zombie apocalypse demon. Hollywood has now been infested with this demonic spirit, as there's movie after movie and television show after television show, and this demonic spirit has been going on now for over a dozen years and doesn't go away. So I got 35 accounts of people who actually did these different types of things where they had to be possessed. I mean, these stories are unbelievable. And also I have a couple stories, 2 or 3 stories of how people were, how exorcisms were performed to help deliver folks from this. And then I also put in some prayers and different things to help give you strength, how to overcome, how to recognize demon spirits. And I even name several different types of demon spirits that you would have to encounter. And you guys remember my video, The Flying Crucifix? Well, I even have a whole chapter dedicated to that event that happened when the crucifix come flying off the wall at me on a YouTube video. So it's all in this book. Check it out. It's only at my website. Only at my website. Now, also, I did a DVD here last year called Zombie Apocalypse 2, where I actually went to a cemetery and filmed a documentary on this zombie apocalypse craze. I interview on location in Los Angeles, L.A. Marzulli, about demon spirits and the zombie demons. And I even interviewed Casper McLeod, who actually had an encounter with a man in New York City in Times Square who was acting out exactly like these other 35 accounts. And that happened in the late 1970s. Okay, that interview is all in here in this DVD. But while filming this DVD, I walk in around the cemetery in different spots, but there's a certain grave I come to, a tomb there, where an orb comes out of somewhere and keeps circling me. Now, I don't see it when I'm filming. Neither did the cameraman see it. We didn't see it until after the DVD was produced. Now, we've had people analyze it, and every time I walked away, and in different camera angles, only at that grave. And if you get this DVD, you can watch it. You tell me what that is. And I'm still trying to do research on. I've talked to L.A. Marzulli about it. I've talked to others, Russ Dizdar, about it. And their thing is find out who the person was that was buried there. Get the story on that individual, because it's just really freaky. Okay, so anyway, all of that's going on. I just want you to know that demon spirits, whether there's what's called demon possession, that's kind of rare, but it does happen. We have demon oppression. Okay, that definitely goes on all the time. And demon manifestations and demon infestations. That's where a building or a location can be infested with demons, and all they do is torment anyone that comes into that territory. You leave the territory, they leave you alone. That's called an infestation. But if you're being pursued by demons, that's demon oppression. I explain all of that in the book and also in the DVD. So go to my website, check that out, get these guys. I think I should. I don't hardly ever bring that stuff up, but it just won't go away. And this is made so that you can hand that book to your high school kids or your college kids to help them to avoid the pitfalls. Like I talk about Ouija boards. I talk about different satanic symbols and satanic mediums and channelers and psychics and stuff. Things they need to seances. Stay away. Don't conjure up demons. So they need to read that. Because look what's going on in the college campuses. They're having zombie day. Okay? What? I'll be back with more current world events and how they relate to biblical prophecy. Well, in the last days, these demon spirits are turned loose. Oh, yes. Abaddon or Apollyon will actually come out of the bottomless pit filled with demons. Matter of fact, the Bible even talks about, I seen the dragon open his mouth and out came 3 unclean spirits like frogs. Okay? They came out of the mouth of the beast, out of the mouth of the false prophet, and out of the mouth of the dragon. Okay? Demon spirits released into the world in the end times. Are you saved? Give your life to Jesus Christ. We're living in the last days.